LDG. Lockdown gang in the building. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another day. Oh my God, we got to talk about a lot of the updated news on the builder, man. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to understand the builder by reviewing the GOAT, the legend himself, Shakedown 2012 video on the builder. Obviously, I don't have the game, so we're going to be watching his video, and I'm going to be breaking down some of the highlights from his video to help you understand LDG when the game come out. We're going to be trying to tap into how to make some lockdown builds and all that great stuff. So without further ado, let me know in the comments below, what build are you making? All right, now let's get into it. First, Shake was talking about some of the new hairstyles that's going to be coming in the game. Check this out.
Starting with some of the new hairstyles. So keep in mind, when I saw these hairstyles, I already had a build in mind. I wanted to come out the gate with a Zion Williamson type build or a LeBron James.
So as you can see, some of the new hairstyles that they put in a demo. Remember, that was a demo form of the game that allowed them to do some Jordan challenge and really dive into the builder and then actually play now. But some of them hairstyles look pretty dope, man. I see some hairstyles that I'm gonna be equipping for our LDG build. But let's talk about some of the tiers. Shake started talking about some of the different tiers.
Notice how they've been split into tiers. Your tier 3 badges are the most popular game-changing badges. Overly balanced builds get very few gold and Hall of Fame tier 3 badges.
So as you can see, your tier 3 badges are going to be the most impactful badges, but they're also the most expensive badges. Anything in tier 1 and tier 2 are going to be the least expensive badges. And though there are tier 3 badges that are very impactful, if you make a more balanced type build, you won't get a lot of tier 3 badges and the gold or Hall of Fame. You get more like silver and gold. So be mindful of how you make your player. And he's going to talk to you about how making a skills specialist player get more badges than someone who's more all around. Check this out.
Badge points in the finishing category. Now we have 27. Specializing in slashing gave me more gold tier 3 badges.
So I encourage you to make something that you like and more dedicated to your play style. Now, Shake also talked about some of the requirements for some of the finishing badges that he was able to unlock. Check this out.
For gold slithery is an 89 driving layup or a 92 driving dunk. I only have an 85 lay, but I do have a 93 dunk, so I do meet the requirement.
So they're trying to balance it out, which makes it good that you're going to have higher attributes to be able to unlock these badges at a higher tier. But for the people who are nervous about the bully badge, this may be something that can help you guys out, knowing that you're going to need a lot more strength to freaking use it. Check this out.
The amount of strength you need for gold or Hall of Fame bully. Making a bully breed build on that level would require a lot more sacrifice.
I'm loving the fact that you can't just get bully on Hall of Fame, and it's going to require a lot more strength. So the folks who do got it, they're going to be dominant. And I always talked about, and I've been talking about it, that these swing builds are about to be the meta. And not only are they about to be the meta, they about to have some great dribbling. Check this out. And what they get on Hall of Fame with very cheap badge points.
You only need an 81 ball handle for Hall of Fame ankle breaker. There's going to be a lot of big guys snapping ankles this year.
So 81 ball handling, you got Hall of Fame? Man, it better be the same for smaller guards or smaller builds, because that ain't fair. That ain't fair at all, man. But anyway, to the nitty-gritty, Jake also breaks down exactly how you're supposed to upgrade your tiers and what you need to do to upgrade your tiers and all that good stuff. Check this out.
First things first, to equip your tier 3 badges, you have to equip 10 badge points between tiers 1 and 2. Side note, there are challenges to unlock your tier 3 badges, so expect to complete those first in the full game.
As you can see, to get to your tier 3 badges, you're going to have to unlock at least 10 badge points or spend at least 10 badge points on your first 2 tiers as your first and second. And if I was you, I would buy a lot more in tier 1 because it's the least expensive. Then get maybe 1 in tier 2, and then I can unlock you to tier 3. And also for your tier 3, you can't even use those things until you complete challenges. So that's going to be a major deal this year on completing your challenges to unlock your tier 3. But Shake also talked about core badges and how they work. Check this out.
Core badges. These badges cost 0 badge points. Since your tier 3 badges are the most game changing and they require the most badge points to select, it's best practice to core one of your tier 3 badges.
As you can see, core badges are going to be very, very pivotal for us this year, and it's going to help save us some badge points as well too. Once you understand the system, this is going to be very, very easy to work out, and we'll go over some stuff live on stream. But lastly, Shake breaks down how much tier 3 badges is going to cost. Bare minimum. Check this out.
The bare minimum to get a tier 3 badge is 15 badge points in any given attribute category. This is because a bronze tier 3 badge will cost you 5 badge points. So 10 badges between tier 1 and 2 and 5 for a bronze tier 3.
So tier 3 is going to be expensive. To get that thing on Hall of Fame, it's going to run you about 8, man. It's going to run you about 8, and then it's going to run you about 7 to get it on gold. So it's going to be very, very expensive. So you want to utilize those core badges slots that help you unlock more tier 3 badges. And as we get badge points throughout the season, because I'm sure we probably will in season rewards, and maybe in throughout my career, you probably be able to unlock more badges from there. But lastly, one big difference that Shake talked about was the builder from current and next gen. You don't want to miss this. Check this out.
It should be noted that old gen or current gen has the 2k22 next gen MyPlayer builder, so no tier system.
So current gen is getting a similar builder than what we got, but they're not getting a tier system, man. So next gen is looking like a major W with these builds, and it's looking really, really dope. Some other fine tidbit things is that, hey, if you're 6'10 and below, you can max out your wingspan and don't impact your dribbling for the first time ever. Yes, for the first time ever. And also based off what you make, what position, what height, will determine which badge you get to unlock as a tier 3. And they are very interchangeable based off your height, size, and all that good stuff. So we're going to dive more in depth in it, but this was just an overview for beginners to help you learn how to utilize the new MyPlayer builder, man. Live life stress less. You're rocking one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself. Peace.